A very good evening to our esteemed chief guest, honorable jury members, young interns, and the ANON team in this felicitation ceremony of the internship program Combating Constant Change, organized by ANON Global Foundation for undergraduates. I am Vaishnavi.
And I am Stuti, and we are going to be your host for the evening. Let us start by introducing our organization, founded by Ms. Aarti Girdhar. ANON Global Foundation proposes the philosophy Act now or never and focuses on building the overall well-being of the society. ANON endeavors to add impetus to bringing holistic health issues to physical and mental health awareness among children, adolescents, youths, teachers, and parents through their diverse programs.
We are privileged to introduce our chief guest for the day, Mrs. Nandita Sunkara. Ma'am is the principal at Delhi Public School, Mahendra Hill, Secunderabad. She has done psychology, sociology, and English literature at graduation, MA in both English and anthropology, along with MPhil from University of Hyderabad. She has 25 years of experience in the field of education in various capacities across India. She's been a sports enthusiast and a scholarship holder in university. She has been conferred with the Global Teacher Award and Shiksha Ratna Award from the CED and MSME. And ma'am has a passion for reading. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, both Stuti and Vaishnavi, doing a wonderful work there.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving our felicitation ceremony a beautiful start. ANON Global Foundation has turned 3. The journey has been phenomenal. Many milestones reached, paradigms shifted. We have collaborated, reached new heights, not limiting ourselves to workshops and internship, but also expanding our wings to Ananatham, the physical fitness regime. More reach for ANON Streams podcast on Spotify, ANON Talk, and interaction with experts from different fields, and we continue to evolve.
Great. This internship aims to equip the young people with skills and abilities to navigate their way through life and rise to leadership and be future ready. It also aspires to help the young people become positive influencers and contributors to the well-being of the nation and the world at large.
This 3-week research program was a great learning curve for our young ones and an opportunity to interact with the peers from diverse cultures and sections of the country. It helped them to learn to be appreciative of different point of views and form an inclusive team which respects diverse ideas.
This journey would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of our respected jury members, who have evaluated and analyzed each presentation and gave their valuable decisions. I am sure that your expertise and vast experience have helped expand the horizons of your young interns and have motivated them to embrace new ideas.
Now, I would like you all to give a huge round of applause for Dr. Renu Kishore, who has a teaching experience of over 4 decades as professor in psychology at University of Delhi. Her areas of specialization have been counseling psychology. Over the years, she has been academically active and is a member of major academic organizations like National Academy of Psychology and Indian Association for Family Therapy.
The next jury member we have among us today is a writer as well as a teacher who enjoys helping students building their voice and choices within the classroom and environment. Currently working as a facilitator at DPS International Gurgaon, she is Ms. Sanan Edwards.
We welcome both the jury members. Now we would like to show you a glimpse of our jury in action. Can we have the video, please?
The team has put in a lot of hard work, and you have tried to present concisely what you mean by chaos, what you mean by balance, and you've given your personal experiences in the movie as an example. So you've done a survey, you've done everything. So it's been a great effort.
So we have to be very mindful to understand what really is a chaotic situation,
Yes.
What are the elements that are working towards creating a chaotic solution, and don't be fooled by somebody's pace, slow or fast. Don't be fooled by what appears to be chaotic on the surface.
Great. The video is a clear representation of the hard work put in by our jury. A great round of applause for them. Now, we would like to invite Dr. Renu Kishore ma'am to address our interns with her much needed words.
Thank you. First of all, Team ANON, for giving me the opportunity to be part of this internship program as an evaluator. And let me tell you, it was not an easy task, because teamwork as it is not easy when you have to collaborate, and that too online. It's not easy. So the topics that were given to the interns were very interesting, and it was a challenge for the team, I think, to be able to compile an entire presentation on that. They have done surveys, they have made movies, and it was really very refreshing to see the presentations of every team. For me, all of them are winners. Each one of the teams has done a splendid job, and it was tough to give marks, very frankly. So I think all of them deserve congratulations, and very well done, all the interns. All the best for your future.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for those encouraging words.
Now we would like to invite Ms. Sanam Edwards ma'am to express her opinion. Ma'am, it's all yours.
Thank you so much. And I also would like to begin by saying that I think I was the privileged one who actually got to interact with all of you, not just, of course, the ANON team, as it were, but also these wonderful students. And here I think that I feel like I have such a, I feel like I have a connection with them, because I saw them at an individual stage as well. So for me to watch them grow from that individual presentation where they really made a mark for themselves, went on to prove themselves in a team as well. That was such a wonderful thing for me, because I somehow feel like I've gotten to know each and every one of these, undergraduates in some little way or form. I've, come to know their, little kinks and their sense of humors. I've come to know so many things about them that, as Dr. Renu said, it was so difficult to give them marks, because they each had so many strengths about them, and they had each worked so hard and were, just so impressive. I don't think that I would have been able to do what they are doing when I was that age. I keep thinking to myself, my goodness, these guys are so confident, they're so eloquent, and look at how they're manipulating technology. There were glitches which were handled so smoothly. The teammates were bouncing off of each other. So I'm so proud that I got to see such a wonderful, team effort, as well as all the students from an individual standpoint. So for me, I really feel like I've gotten to know them, and I feel like they have become part of, this very important conversation that's happening around the world on life skills. So not only have they, really learned about life skills, but they've demonstrated and displayed the use of the life skills as well through all of this. And I have a complete firm belief that when they go out into the world after this internship, they're going to make a mark for themselves. So I'm so proud of each and every one of the students, their mentors, and the ANON team. You're doing a great job, and thank you once again for having me as a jury member. It was wonderful.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your experience. Now, can we have our chief guest, Ms. Nandita Sunkara, ma'am, to enlighten our interns?
Very good evening to the guests for the day. In fact, Dr. Renu and Dr. Sanam Edwards. And a big thank you to Aarti for inviting me as the chief guest for the day. Undergraduate Internship Program 2022, and that to the third one. And I think the topic that you have taken up has touched my heart. what more during these testing times that, embracing change. And I was just going through the topics, finding balance during these chaotic times. And just going through build back in a better manner, building back something in a better manner, embracing the change, embracing uncertainty. And yes, I think digital transformation was at its best as far as I've known over the years. No doubt, having traveled to many countries, I've seen how world has advanced and we were somewhere far behind. And I used to wonder, oh my God, how long is it going to take for India to catch up? But I think every corner of the world has caught up and we are on the same platform today. And the part of life that has been embraced the maximum and somebody who's adjusted into the world is the youth. So a big kudos to all of you, because it isn't that easy. So I just wanted to begin by saying that change definitely is unavoidable. This is something, one aspect of our life, which is constantly there. I'm sure when you look at your albums, end of the day, or on the weekend, or once a week, or once a month, once a year, when you look back at the albums, oh my God, I look so cute, I look so different. That's what is our first reaction, right? So you've changed a lot. And I'm sure when your guests, your cousins arrive, they say, oh my God, you've grown up, you look different, isn't it? So yes, this is something which is expected in everybody's life. And how we embrace this change within us is the most matured way. Just like the way you don't like the same food, I'm sure, every day, you want to change your wardrobe. You can't wear the same clothes. Of course, it used to be the school uniform that I enjoyed, but that one day when you got the chance to change and wear that colored uniform was your greatest day. But I miss the uniform. Being in the education field, I do see children. So therefore, children, nothing is static. Nothing in this world is static. But a few points where I'm sure you've done a detailed research on all these points, like Dr. Renu and Sanam ma'am were just explaining. So I'm sure you added a lot of humor into it. I think embracing change with humor is one point that I want to just put it across. And how does it come? How does that humor set into us is only when we are very optimistic about life. Looking at things from, with a very, very positive side of life is very important. And all that is possible when we are tolerant, not for the wrong reasons, tolerant for sometimes for the good reasons. And that leads to adaptability. You adapt to the situation, you embrace it with a smile on your face. And at times it's important when you're a little stressed out because of certain changes in situations. I'm married to a defense officer, and my father being in the civil services, I've moved places. At drop of a hat, we moved different places, and embracing change and change of place wasn't that easy. And yes, I shared a lot with the new members and shared a lot thanks to the digital world. We are in touch with each other. And it's always been, somebody there to support. And during these changing times, it's also very important to take criticism. Teenagers, it's very difficult for them to actually embrace, or take criticism. But yes, remember one thing, somebody who criticizes you is actually the person who's your well-wisher. They are actually helping you to grow, get out of your, negatives in yourself. So I think somewhere in a corner of our heart, we should, thank somebody who criticizes us at times. And yes, taking care of one's health in these changing times is very, very important. So my message for the day would be accept the past, but fight for the future. Yes. And youth has that power. You are the ambassadors of the changing world. You are the messengers for bringing about a lot of change. And I think ANON is definitely doing a wonderful job by coming up with different topics, different methods, different platforms for all of you to explore. So I'm sure these few days of research, what you've done, you're going to carry back loads of messages and spread it. Like I said, yes, spread it, spread your tentacles. Let it be a 360 degrees growth. So yes, the diverse ideas what you come, and the single platform upon which I just had this, I think either Vaishnavi or Stuti, one of you was saying that, you had different platforms, you've come from different areas, and yes, with diverse ideas on a single platform. So I think digitization has brought in all these things as a possible phenomenon. So I'm sure Renu ma'am would agree with me that practicing mindfulness is very, very important in today's world. And ANON has not left any stone unturned in creating that strong value in each and every student. So yes, leave an imprint in the world. Be the change that the world wants to see. So Shakespeare has come up and explained those 7 stages of life, 7 stages of life, and all to be embraced with a positive heart and mind. So congratulations to the entire team. And I was going through what the jury members have said. It's so exciting to see and hear and listen to, the creativity and the research work that has gone in. And a big congratulations to the entire team of ANON, and most importantly, to all the undergraduates. Yes, there'll be a lot of winners. There'll be a lot of takeaways from all these sessions. But end of the day, I think taking away from these research is a start point, and there you go as a winner, isn't it? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aarti, for having me over. Thank you, ANON.
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for those insightful words and enlightening us on the dynamism of life. Now, during these 3 weeks of internship program, our interns made some wonderful presentations on the topic individual perspective on life skills. Presenting to you a small glimpse of the same. Can we have the video, please?
We should know when to step back. That is a life skill that people are lacking nowadays. They just, self-love is full of that toxic self-love culture is full, and nobody is being an empath, I believe.
I'm being an MBA student, I don't have that much positive impact on my mind, because sometimes it's external forces and sometimes it's internal forces. And yes, each and every person requires a mentor to guide them to walk in a right path.
Also, I would like to share one thing. Life skills will not start coming into your life when you when you are starting doing things. It is a part of your experience and failure. You can only learn those life skills from failure and the experience you gain throughout the process.
हमको यूनिक थिंकिंग करना होता है, क्योंकि और जो भी प्रॉब्लम है वो किसी के लाइफ के लिए कैसे यूजफुल होता है, और हम कितनी आसान तरीके से वो सॉल्यूशन बना सकते हैं.
With stress and coping with emotions, I guess, like how they deal, and
conflict resolving skills, empathy, asking questions, negotiating skills, body language, and listening skills. ये according to me, these are the skills which everyone should have it. तो ये ऐसे skills हैं जो हम किसी व्यक्ति विशेष से नहीं सीखते.
अगर मतलब हमारा विल पावर जितना स्ट्रांग हो उतना हम ज्यादा सहन कर सकते हैं और उतना ज्यादा हम डेवलप कर सकते हैं. जैसे बोलते हैं कि जो गोल्ड होता है वो भी गर्मी में तप के फिर गोल्ड बनता है, पहले से गोल्ड नहीं होता.
Because nowadays these kind of things are spreading more. For example, the stress. As compared to the previous one, as a student, I don't think that when I was in a 12th, I have to manage such kind of things. But now I have to do more as compared to that.
A good teacher will
will be very good at teaching what he knows. But a great teacher helps in building the others. He makes them better. So in that sense, I'd like to draw to the case study.
से वो हमें जो हमारी डिमांड्स और हमारे जो चैलेंजेस आएंगे लाइफ के, वो उससे हमें डील करने में काम आती है.
Great. Like, you all were saying the correct things. Now we would like to invite Miss Shami ma'am, Shami Pruti ma'am and Prachi ma'am to announce the names of the students who showcase extraordinary talent during this event.
Thank you. So this had been a wonderful experience because this was the first time we introduced the individual presentations in our internships. And I think most of them performed so well. And as the other jury members said, it was hard to figure out which one. But we have the results. Sana ma'am has sent us the results. So I think we first go with Prachi. Prachi, you would like to go first?
Sure, thank you, ma'am. Well, very good evening to each one of you. Good evening, Nandita ma'am, Sanam ma'am, and Renu ma'am. It's wonderful to have you here, and it's always nice listening to you all. So yes, I mean, everybody performed beautifully, and there were several recordings also I saw, and the feedbacks from the from the jury member. I'm sure this has been a platform where you all learned, and it's always through discussions that you move a step forward and grow in life. So we'll start with the person who showcased things about self-love, wherein somewhere you get lost and you think you are the best. You're not open to feedbacks, and you think that whatever you're doing is right and nobody's above you. So there's very a fine line between understanding love, self-love, and having that vanity that I'm the best. So we have to understand that it's always about accepting, being open to feedbacks, acknowledging your weaknesses, being humble. This is a part of self-love as well. So the first person who performed beautifully there is Trishant Pava. So Trishant, we'll just showcase a video in which he's talking about this, a short video. Can we have the video, please?
Not even lowering the complete self-esteem. Making oneself important is, that needs to be there. That is a priority, but not definitely something like, yeah, I am. There's nobody ahead of me. That is also to be understood about it.
So a huge round of applause to Trishant, and congratulations. So the second person who again performed beautifully here is Arshad, and he was talking about learning. At every age, learning is something that should never stop. There is always something new that we can learn, and learning not only helps us grow, but also helps in our mental health as well. So again, beautifully explained by Arshad. So congratulations, Arshad, and let's see the video.
It is a continuous process. You never come at the point that you said, I learned everything. Yeah, you can say that I learned sufficient to do this task, but beyond that, everything is come to try to push your limit in which way.
So a huge round of applause for Arshad as well. So over to you, Shami ma'am, for the next award.
Well, sure. I would like to talk about someone who brought in the Harry Potter. Any guesses? Well, that was Lena. And she brought a very beautiful perspective to how Harry Potter could, like, start believing in self when, so that was a very beautiful way of portraying the life skills. So let's have a look at your presentation.
It is a very interesting finding that the people who had more resilience, they were happier and they had very low levels of depression in their older lives. So it was very interesting to note, because a lot of people do develop depression towards their old age, but they do not know it because it is not diagnosed or it is not tested.
Congratulations, Lena. You really exhibited a lot of creativity and even brought in a lot of research work to show how resilience can be brought into in our lives. So moving from resilience to self-love, prioritizing ourselves to, stop ourselves, prevent ourselves from getting hurt. And that was none other than, let's see, who's the name? What's the name?
Listen from a mentor that saying yes to things gives us opportunity to learn more. So it is not bad to say yes, but somewhere in situations where we hurt ourselves, it is not bad to keep ourselves first. If a situation comes जहाँ पर आपको मतलब ऐसी situation आती है कि आपको अपने आप को आगे रखना है और दूसरों को choose करना है, तो please always choose yourself, because you are important, even if nobody tells you every day on basis, but you are worth it.
So true, Jyoti. Keeping oneself important on top is also very important, prioritizing self. But I will like to add one small message that I choose to talk, that when we move from I to we, it helps us go farther, because when you want to go fast, you can walk alone. And if you want to walk far, walk together. So I think this internship, working together, the collaborative effort, this is the message I will like to send across through this today. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the interns. Now, moving on to the part for which we all have been waiting. With great pleasure and delight, we share the internship awards and celebrate the extraordinary performance of all interns. With their diligent participation, all of them proved that each one is a winner. Every student has some extraordinary quality and will make an appropriate role model in the future, despite their varied interest. Now, we would like to request our chief guest, Ms. Nandita Sunkara ma'am, to please announce the results.
Thank you so much. And yes, I think the results, the final results, all fingers crossed. I can see everybody is keenly looking, but with a lot of smiles all over. Yes.
Let's have the video, ma'am.
Yeah. Big congratulations, Siddhant Pradhan is your mentor. Yes, congratulations to the entire team. Just like I said, the whole team has put in a lot of effort from all corners. Yes, your divergent ideas on a single platform. Oh, I can see a lot of smiles there. Congratulations to all of you.
All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a beautiful video. Congratulations to all the deserving candidates. This video must have the expedition which they were a part of from the past 3 weeks. Congratulations, everyone, once again.
So can we please have the winners to share their joy with us?
No words, no words, my God. I was like, oh my God, it's just us. Oh my God, still I am in that zone only. And thanks to Shami ma'am and Siddhant sir, definitely, obviously, बहुत डांट खाई, थोड़ा सीखा, और seriously अभी वो चीज इतनी अच्छी लग रही है ना, तो Shami ma'am, still a huge thanks to you. You always corrected us, and yeah, we had really a great team ahead.
Siddhant, please call your team one by one. We want to listen from
Sure,
everybody.
definitely, ma'am. So yeah, starting with you, Kusha, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am, Siddhant sir, Shami ma'am, for this great opportunity. This was much more than internship, and here we have learned जो हमने सोचा भी नहीं था, life skills and और भी team work, बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला यहाँ पे. Thank you so much.
Over to you, Shikha, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shami ma'am and the team. Actually, हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छी थी और मतलब सभी ने मिलकर काम किया, और हम जब काम कर रहे थे तो ये नहीं सोच रहे थे कि हाँ हमें जीतना है, हम बस अच्छा काम कर रहे थे, और अभी हमें दिख रहा है कि हाँ हमने काफी अच्छा काम किया था. थैंक यू मैम. बहुत ये विनर सुन के बहुत अच्छा लगा, तभी से सबका नाम सुनते जा रहा था, अपना नाम किधर आएगा.
भाई थोड़ा वेट मुझे भी था कि कुछ क्या होगा.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Last but not the least, Nirmal, please over to you.
Actually, I am speechless right now. I mean, नहीं लगा, पहले से स्टार्ट किया और धीरे स्टेप बाय स्टेप डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर किया और फाइनली मतलब हो गया. It was a very #lifetime experience. Thank you so much. मतलब अभी कोई भी मतलब कभी भी जरूरत थी, शमी मैम एंड सिद्धांत सर was always there. So thank you so much.
And would just take the final vote of thanks. I mean, I would just share my experience. I mean, last 2 years, I mean, back 2 years back, I was part of this particular tenor. मैं खुद एक student as a UG आया था, and at that particular moment, I thought that क्या ही होगा, it would be a presentation thing. I would be presenting something, the jury would be rating me, and this is how things will work. We put our efforts. We did the same thing which 2 years back I used to do, and I'm itna confident that yes, we are going to win. I was just googling it out, that speech to be given after receiving an award 2 years back, and the results were shocking. I was just waiting that runner up होगा, चलो at least कुछ third हो जाएगा, consolation होगा. First तो फिर I mean it happened. I mean it didn't happen, and that was the moment that I felt that no. Taking feedback, considering yourself that you are on the top, it's something which needs to be pulled down, and that was the moment that taught me a step ahead, that yeah, it's time to just move and go on. And today, I mean, sitting with every individual, it was that कि आज enjoy करेंगे. It wasn't like कोई nervousness, कोई anxiety. It wasn't that particular moment. It was like whoever is going to win, it's going to be a UG who is going to be the future of tomorrow. So kudos to every individual who worked very hard, and for the team, for the ANON, you all are winner. I mean, if we had a chance to acknowledge every individual, हम सबके घर पे एक trophy certificate पहुंचाते. But yeah, as far as the norms, you all are winner, and kudos to every individual. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Siddhant sir. In case you didn't hear your name, don't hop off from your seats. Yet there is more to come. May I invite Aarti ma'am to announce the name of the intern whose consistency has to be recognized and acknowledged.
Thanks a lot. So before moving to a slightly long speech, let me announce the name that we feel that he is very, very consistent. He has put his effort, and somewhere maybe jury has not identified, maybe somewhere that consistency of his coming to the meeting on time, everything is there. And that one name is, it's Sri Ram Ganesh from Tamil Nadu. Shriram, congratulations. For you, I would like to say only one thing, that persistence lead you to a door, but consistency unlocks the door. And the door is always open when you keep on trying, the way Siddhant kept on trying for the past 2 years. And he is doing a 6-month internship with us. Now this tenure is going to over. He has again applied because he has seen a kind of learning that is happening with this process. And that is why I request everyone to, this journey has not ended. It is just the start. Keep on working for society. You will feel happy. You will feel satisfied in whatever way. We know that UGs are mostly focused on job karni hai, kya karna hai aage, but somewhere when you understand that this is the most important part of being happy, how to be happy, then only the things do magic.
Sure.
It's a great pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Ms. Nandita Sunkara, our jury member, Ms. Renu Kishore, and Ms. Sanam Edward to the felicitation ceremony of UJ Intern Feb 2022. I also welcome our young intern who participated in this internship, the mentor who guided them, and the core team of ANON that is the driving force for all our event and program. I am telling today everybody that whatever you see in the meeting, whatever we are guiding you, it's actually too much effort behind the scene from our side also. So I feel privileged to lead such an exciting and vibrant organization which offer great opportunity to the young student, teachers, parents, and all the people who believe in making a difference to life, both their own and others, who believe in service above self and volunteer their time and effort to the cause, and who aspire to promote mental well-being and life skill in our young people. It is our goal to help each and every student cultivate 21st century skill and capabilities to become confident through thoughtful young people who are future ready to find their own space in this ever-changing world. Today, I feel proud connecting with more than 500 student volunteers, teachers who feel sense of happiness and belongingness as they work with our NGO. Be it our in workshops, internships, special weeks, special days, podcasts, our newly launched fitness program, ANON. These internships are the medium through which we try to make you understand that the real meaning of life skills, teamwork, and confidence. ANON UG Internship 22 themed on combating constant change, endeavor to build resilient and confident young people who take challenges as lessons to be learned. And I hope most of these interns have learned to embrace uncertainties and build back better. In the end, I would like to thank all those who made this internship possible. And I am sure today's student will move out from this meeting with a lot of confidence, inputs, and pride to have gained something or the other. And this is not the end. Students keep on working the way Siddhant is working. He is a good example of how if you want to achieve anything, things are possible. My message to all the interns: life is a journey. Be mindful, because your words and action will leave a lot of stories in the mind of others. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. With this, we sign off for today. Thank you all for gracing this event with your presence, and also the respected jury members who graced us with their presence tonight. Looking